Hello, this is Linda Vettrus-Nichols, and do I have an amazing person to introduce you to, Eva Hoffman. Welcome, Eva.
Thank you so much. Welcome to everybody and to you, Linda. It's wonderful to be here.
Right? Okay, so spirits. Ooh, the human spirit, as that's where, it takes me just spirits in general, right? What comes up for you? Like we all have our own interesting spirits about us, and it's like an energy about us, and we're really missed if we're gone. So what comes up for you when you think of the word spirits or
Well,
spirit?
I think about spirituality,
Okay.
and what is interesting for me that for very many years of my life, I was not interested in spirituality at all,
Okay.
not interested in religion, and in the recent years, maybe the last 10, 15, not more than that, I have become very much more open to spirituality. And now I teach my little great-grandchildren. I tell them about energy, when energy healing, but also when they do brain gym.
Yes, brain gym.
Yes, I tell them about energy, about, yes, this for reconnecting hemispheres, and yes, we
Yeah,
know.
and
But
your brain buttons, turn your brain
and the
on,
brain
drink your
buttons, of course,
water,
but
mostly
make
water.
them, they laugh when they do brain buttons. They
Oh
think
yeah.
it's absolutely hilarious. Yes, but
Ah,
yes, and I tell them about energy in the body. I tell them about. I teach them to breathe, and to because that is the first important thing for meditation. Slowly, because children usually, little children think.
yeah.
So we do some breathing, and we close our eyes,
Nice.
and I really think that teaching children about more than we see, and more than
Ah,
we hear, and more than we smell, something beyond our senses,
yeah.
is extremely important, because in fact it is not really teaching them, it's confirming what they somehow know.
Yeah, they're pretty in touch. In fact, babies will go like this and they're watching the orbs go by. It's like, oh, there goes somebody without a body. I
Yes,
love that.
yes.
Cat animals will do that too. It's so cool. Yeah, I love it. That's awesome. Way to go. Okay. And then the human spirit. Yeah, right? We're human beings, so we're all connected, and we all have our own unique spirits. And yeah, so what do you have to say about the human
And
spirit?
yes, well, we use this word in different sense as well, but but I think it is very important to start early, because the new
Oh,
generation is living in a very different world from the world that I
yep.
lived in as a child.
Yeah, and they're more in touch with their intuition than ever before. They really
And
aren't. Well, the way we're raising them is different, but they're not really closing off to like where they came from. They're not closing off their so-called spirituality, if you will. Yeah, we're all spiritually connected, and they stay open.
and they
All
are
their
much more
clairs
open.
are open, if you will.
Sorry, yeah,
Go
yeah.
ahead.
Yes, I can see that. More, my daughter, uh, as a child, was much more open than I was, and then my grandchildren again, another step, and now I see in the little people, you know, real openness.
Yeah,
This
and
is
loving too. They're
it is a
so
wonderful thing to be able
loving.
to observe the generations,
Yeah. And
and
and even the teenagers, at least where I am, they're not like overreacting, they're not reacting. If you kind of come across like, yeah, I don't trust you right now, you know, they go calm. They like, they all know how to like talk to a narcissist almost, you know, they just go calm. And it's like they kind of pull you into a love, you know, a love triangle, you know. Yeah, it's just they're so different. I'm really enjoying it very, very much. I'm learning a lot.
Just wanted to say that we're learning from children so much now.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's absolutely wonderful. Well, somebody very wisely said that children are not for us to teach. They are here for us to teach us.
Amen, sister. Yeah.
Yes. Well, that is very, very true.
I wrote that in a few books. Yep. Very good. Okay, and purity. They come with, like, when you look at a baby, it's just like that
Yes.
purity energy is just like glowing around them, off of them, in them. And yeah, you feel it looking at them, you feel it even more maybe holding
Okay.
them.
Yes, it's in little children too. You know,
Mhm.
when they grow up and get influenced by us, by the surroundings,
Yeah.
friends and schools, well, they somehow, for a while at least, lose this.
Right?
But
There's
it's an incredible thing to just to witness and be in, you know, with this pure
yeah.
being. It's absolutely wonderful.
Have
Yes.
you happened to see the Netflix series called The Midwife? Because that was from a very, you know,
Yes. Oh, yes.
purity era, pure era. Yeah,
Yes.
so love
Yes.
and kindness. I love that show. Okay, so
But
anything else on purity, Eva?
yes, because I think that unconditional love that we give to friends, children, whoever, has an element of purity. If it really is unconditional, it is pure.
Yeah.
And
Ooh, good one. Yeah, love that.
yes, yes,
Good
I think
quote.
that's how I feel.
Love it. Okay, and embracing love. Wow. Like, where do you
Yes,
go with that one?
a lot about love, but you know, for a very long time, I did not like the word too much. I mean, I used it, you know, I said, I love you.
Yeah.
But I had a feeling it was dramatically overused,
Okay.
particularly, you know, when we sometimes say, instead of saying goodbye, we say, I love you.
Right.
Oh, yeah, and
And becomes
I,
rote.
yes, I remember very well talking to a little boy I was helping, um, and he had some serious problems, and I said, but Steve, you know that your mom loves you, and he said, I don't.
Oh.
I said, my goodness, and I knew Magella, I knew his mother, and I said, well, I know that she loves you, and doesn't she tell you she loves you? Yes, she says, bye bye, I love you. But that means bye bye for him. That meant bye bye for him. It didn't carry the weight, you know, and so we need to be careful because, of course, it's okay to say I love you when you say goodbye.
Right.
However, we also need to actually look the child or the person in the eyes and mean it when we say
Yeah.
I love you.
And send them
And that's
the
for me,
energy in the moment. Because
yes.
goodbye, you know, that's not the same
Yeah,
energy
no,
that you're
yeah.
speaking of. So
And this
wow.
is what embracing love for me means.
Hmm.
I
Yeah.
mean,
And for
really,
him, he wasn't
really,
feeling embraced by love.
yes, yes,
Mm.
yes, you said it right. Yeah,
Oh, I
yeah.
love that. I love that. Spoken like a real American. I
And
love that. It's amazing. That's so cool. Happy endings here. Anything else come up for you with embracing love? Because really, like, that spirit idea is like the energy. What is the spirit of love? And can the other person sense it and feel it from you? Hmm.
maybe just the last thing is that until quite recently, I did not like saying I love myself. I did not like to say that. I would say I accept myself.
Interesting.
I preferred to be, yes, 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 more.
Love really comes with that band of unconditionally,
Yeah.
right? So I accept my flaws is kind of like I accept myself,
Yes, I
but to be
accept who
able,
I am.
right? Yeah.
Yes.
And love isn't conditional. So loving yourself unconditionally, I don't really like that phrase either.
And you know, um, um, I have never been beautiful, but I used to be reasonably pretty. And you know, when we get older and we look in the mirror, we don't necessarily mm, jump for joy. Oh,
Yeah.
how do I put it nicely?
I'm not really
And,
loving these
and
changes.
but saying to myself, looking in the mirror and saying, I love myself.
Or I
Um,
love you, right into the
oh, I
mirror
love
too.
you. Has been a challenge. I can do it now, but it's still I can still feel a bit of a block.
Yeah.
I can
Yeah.
still feel that.
Yeah.
Yes,
Shel
but
Shapiro wrote a book, Loving Yourself Isn't Selfish. So that's like a whole other spin on it too. What were you about to say, Eva?
I just wanted to say that I teach my little great grandchildren to say that they love themselves.
Oh,
But you know, this was interesting because the 6-year-old, the younger one, said, "But I have to love other people more." And I said, "Who
ooh,
told you that, Maya?" And Maya said, "My brain. I am, you know, it
interesting.
already somehow trickled from somewhere
Yeah.
that this is selfish." So you know, I am glad that it came out so that
Yeah.
we could discuss it. Even a 6-year-old in a very open and loving family,
Yeah.
and where she is told, you know, how wonderful she is and
Yeah.
why she is wonderful, because
Mm,
I believe in being specific, in very
yeah.
specific in all compliments and positive
Beautiful.
comments.
Yeah.
She still said, "My brain told me that
Yeah.
I have to love other people more than myself."
Yeah. And
Mm,
that's a child's way of saying that she's doing the work. Because as a 2 year old, it's me, my, mine, and then we start, learning that, oh, there is joy in sharing, and we're encouraged to share. And yeah, and then it just like went right over the line. At least for our adult ears, it went over the line.
mm.
I love that. That's so beautiful. Thank you for sharing that story. And thank you for being with us, Eva. Appreciate it.
Well, thank you so much for having me. It's been a real pleasure.
Yeah, same here.